Hi everybody, it's Jerry Metcalf bringing you 3 things to know for JM Partners about what's happening in residential real estate on the ground in Atlanta. Today it's September 14th, 2021. This week we're going to talk about sales are low, but the market isn't slow. Why, what it means, and how to win in this market. Last week we talked about numbers year over year and month to month this season. Every year the market is typically pretty much better than the year before, unless of course we're in a great recession. Sales prices are higher, days on market is about the same, maybe even a little lower, and the number of sales are higher. This season approaching fall, post spring summer season, while the numbers are typically better year over year, the numbers month over month indicate that the season, as usual, is slowing a little. But since the COVID lockdown in the spring of 2020, things have changed a little, and we're still seeing the effects, positive and negative. Last year, 2020, post-COVID lockdown, year over year, which was much stronger than the year before. 20% higher on median sales price, 50% faster to sell. That's 60% fewer days on market, or 30% fewer days on market, and the number of sales were up by 10%. And these numbers were trending month over month upward. The market was not in any sort of post-spring summer softening mode. We were full speed ahead. This year, year over year, we are 20% higher on median sales price again to last year, and we are even faster to sell, twice as fast to sell than last year, and 200%, 3 times faster to sell than 2 years ago. But the number of sales are down this year to 10% less than last year. So here we go on 3 things to know. Number 1, why or how do we know if sales are low that the market isn't about to slow? The answer I gave last week and the immediate answer we hear out there is inventory's low. But how do we know this is really why? Well, we've got lots of explanations about interest rates and market and pent-up demand, but it's a really important number to look at that I don't think we've seen out there is actual ratios. Let's look at the actual ratios of homes for sale to the number of homes sold. It really tells a story, the story. Let's look at the numbers again. The number of homes for sale in 2019, August of 2019, was 25,210 homes. The number of homes sold was 8,922. That's 35% of homes for sale closed in 2019, August of 2019. August of 2020, 16,519 homes were available for sale. That's 35% fewer homes from 2019 to from 2020 compared to 2019. Of those homes, 9,000 more homes, 9,791 homes sold, 10% more sold, but the ratio was up to 60% of homes available closing. That's 35% of homes closing in 2019, 60% or really 59.27% in 2020. Now let's look this year at 2021. The month of August, only 12,243 homes were for sale and available in FMLS. That is 26% less than last year and less than half of what was available in 2019. Of those homes, the count has gone up. Some more sales have come in since what we announced last week at about 8,850. Now it's 9,031. But that is 73% of homes, or 73.75% of homes for sale have actually closed. That is huge. Homes are selling fast and supply is low. So the number of listings to ratio really tells a different story. The ratio of homes on the market to what is closing has gone from, in 19, already a strong market, 35%, to 59% in 2020, to looking at this time of year, 2021, we're looking at 73 or really 74% of homes for sale are closing. What does this mean? The market is hot and we need inventory. Buyers want, here's something important to know, if you're going to win in this market, buyers want new and or updated. The sales price statistics show that buyers pay 20% more for homes that are updated or new. So how do we win in this market? If you're buying while the market is fast, believe it or not, there are motivated sellers out there. The homes are taking longer to sell and are selling less than their updated competition. So one option is to open your options, or we talked about this last week. Know your market, know your options, and have the real estate agent and guidance to make sure that you get the right home for you and the right terms for you. If you're selling, update stage and give the market what it demands. There are many updates that you can do that are not drastic nor expensive and will give buyers what they want, what they'll compete for, and what they'll pay premium dollar for. This can be done at a minimal cost for an exponential return. That's what we'll talk about next week. 3 things to know about how to sell your home for a premium price. But in the meantime, again, this week is sales are low, but the market isn't slow. We talked about why, what it means, and how to win in this market. Thanks everybody for listening, and please share this with your friends. You can find us online quickly at 3thingstoKnow.jmpartners.io. Talk to y'all soon. Thank you for listening to 3 Things to Know with JM Partners, the weekly update on what's happening in residential real estate on the ground in Atlanta. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and share with your friends who might be moving or just want to keep up with the latest on the Atlanta residential real estate market. You can find us anytime online at 3thingstoKnow.jmpartners.io. That's 3thingstoKnow.jmpartners.io.